Monday night. We'll draw some whiskey winners, shall we? Just seen. I've got more doodlings on my my door, on my wall. How are we? We had a good week. We had weather seems to have settled down a bit, although it keeps threatening that there's going to be another deluge, doesn't it? Someone said to me yesterday that January is going to finish the same way it started, so that's something to look forward to, isn't it? If I just look at my app, it just says rain, 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 rain. Which is lovely. Something to look forward to, huh? So yeah, but I'm quite far south, so it might be worse as you go up towards Scotland and certainly the north of Scotland and certainly the Highlands. So, how are we all? We've got 4 tonight. It's good. I always like having 4. I don't know why I find that more exciting. I don't know. This was just a slightly different one. I kind of got my head around the idea that January is always a shocking month, isn't it? Like money-wise. So I put the 3 that finished today, if you notice, were all like 99p and one was 49p, because I thought I'd just try and make it a little bit easier for everyone. That's why there's 3, and then plus the weekly one there. So all good stuff. Just seeing some chats coming through, so it's good to see that there's people already on it. Nat Mafeagle, good evening everyone and good luck. Good to see you, dude. And Michael here, good evening everyone and good luck. Yeah, we're doing well. Apart from my legs are red. I don't know, most people probably don't know this. I've got really bad knees. They're damaged. So my whole plan for this evening, I know it's Burns night. I know that you guys will all be enjoying yourself, but I'm going to have a cup of coffee and some Cocodamol and go to bed. Which is not really the craziness that you want for Burns night, but what can you do, huh? Highlanders here, evening all. Good to see you, dude. So yeah, and again on that point, I won't be spending that long doing tonight's one just because I've in quite a bit of pain today. What have we got to talk about? So for those people who are interested, obviously Fine Lembers, we're looking at number 2, release number 2. And for a small number of people involved in that, we did a bit of a ballot. 30 people have got tasting sets, and they're going through at the moment and trying some different whiskies, seeing which ones they like, and giving us a full score. And we're going to choose whichever one they like the best will be release number 2. At the moment, there is a not clear winner. That's not fair. There is a current winner, and there's a very close second. So who knows? They might be involved in one in release number 2 and release number 3. They were certainly my 2 favourite from the sets. So that does make my life a little bit easier when we're releasing ones that I really want to drink as well. Because why would I not want to do it as well? In fact, we just had one bit of feedback which I said, which I really liked, which was something on the lines of, I must have a bottle of this, which is good because now everyone's like, so what is it? What are they? Tell me. But what I've agreed with the people who are involved in this is no one knows anything about any of the whiskies until all of the testings are done, and that way people can learn. They can try new things without any go. The idea was, I don't know, say Macallan, Bowmore, Springbank, Glengarrick, whatever. If I put that on the label, you go into it with an idea, you go into it with a thought process. If it's a 58% Macallan, you're like, oh, it's probably going to be like Spainmore, or it's going to be a lot like those releases that have been coming out from Signatory recently, so that way I made sure nothing was on there, and then people could go in there and just see, do I like the whiskey? Is it what I want? The irony is, we've got some pokey ones in there. What's the most highest one? I think 62, 62.2, and actually didn't taste that good. It was really nice. But anyway, I digress, because that's a Fine Lembers thing, not a whiskey giveaway thing. Evening to you, Stuart. I've just seen you pop up on the feed. I've just had a great picture come through, which I will share. I'll put out on the socials. But for those people who like to see these things, Andrew Innes, also known as Dogfather, has just sent me that. So he's happy with the Glenfiddich that he won last Sunday. That was his. That was the 62 point whatever it was, Glenfiddich, which I'm quite amazed that there's even one of those around. So hopefully, if you ever opens it, you can tell me what it's like. This week, obviously, we have the blowfish, as I keep calling it. I don't know why I call it blowfish, but it's just I think it's the coolest little thing. Next week, for those people who are interested, for the one that we do the weekly one, it's this. We haven't had one of these for ages, so you probably know Diageo do a number. They do special releases every year, and they do distillers edition every year. And the star of that show is ordinarily the Lagavulin. So we got this one, which is quite an ancient one. So there you go, Lagavulin from 1995, and it was bottled in 2011. So we're already 15 years since this actually was released as a bottle. I think that's really cool. There's something about, I don't know, maybe it's I'm getting to a certain age. I quite like the old style of design, like that Glenlivet we had the other day. So yeah, Distillers Edition Lagavulin 15 years ago, but distilled back last century, 1995. That's going to be the 1 week competition this week. And I should also say that this one is still flying. So if you want this ridiculously expensive £2,000 whiskey, the tickets are still going. I keep noticing everyone keeps, because I think what people are doing is, instead of just going out and buying a massive lump of them, although some people are, is that then when they place an order for something else, they go, I'll just grab another ticket. So so far 93 of those tickets have sold, and there are 47 left. So we're kind of just over 2/3 of the way through. So if you want to get yourself a ticket for one of those, that's the one to go for. £2,000 a bottle. I'm not sure I don't think I want to put that on my insurance. That's the thing, isn't it? I guess. So, as I said before, now I've given it enough time for people to turn up. We've got 4 today. We've got the little brown dog, the Wee Mongrel, which is the 22-year-old batch 4. We've got the Mickle Tour Turbo, which is this year's release. For those people who don't know, Mickle Tour is the peated version, or the peated releases that come out of Glenallachie. And Turbo is their most coveted release on an annual basis. It sold out in 4 minutes this time, which is great. It wasn't great because I didn't get one. I had to find it from other places. We've got the Mixters, which is the bourbon, which is 49 pence. And then we've got the Downwell Blowfish, for want of a better word. I'm going to call it that. I think that's the coolest name. Catch up with some comments. Hi, everyone. Best of luck tonight, says Dave. Mr. Forrest is there. And again, look, I don't know if you can see, it's too small, but he's got his little images, him with the two Lafroigs, I think, just to rub it in. John Peoples, good evening on and good luck. You too. The Glen Scotia is mine, says Nat McFeagle. Nat McFeagle, for those people who don't know, lives in Campbelltown, and he's always desperate to bring them home. Stuart, best night for a whiskey draw. Do you know what? It's funny. It's dominated my Sundays for what are we on? We started in 2020, so we're in our 6th year, maybe not quite 6th year yet, but yeah, it's been it was great. And sometimes we'll have like more of a break on a Sunday, but that's a good looking bottle of the lager. Fancy the Glen Scotia too. Do you know what? It really is nice. I like that lager. The interesting thing is, I don't know how I've managed to do this. So I'll put these two together and on just next to me, but it's like they both got designed by the same people. So they got the lager that I was talking about that's there. I'll move it back so the lights get it. And then I've got a Weller 12, and it's like the same person's been involved in the design for the two of them. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how we managed to do that. But yeah, black and gold is the color scheme. Just out of interest. Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it? Anyway, right. Now, which order should we do these in? Oh, good evening, Musketerians. Malk just popped up. Good to see you, dude. As I say, 2/3 of those tickets for the £2,000 bottle have gone, so just keep an eye. I think what we're going to do, we'll do Mitchter's first, then we'll do the Mickle Tour, then we'll do the Little Brown Dog, and then we'll do the Downmore Blowfish draw. I think that's a fair enough way around to doing it, I guess. Let me just double check. There's nothing, no other comments. No, I think we're good. So let's do the Mitchter, shall we? That's per normal. I haven't got it open on the right one. Now the Mitchter's, when it was 49 pence a bottle, unsurprisingly, it's got loads of what would you call them? Segments, if it loads. That's why we're all sort of worrying that it's not going to load. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. We're getting there. Perfect. Loads and loads of bits in there. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's double check we're on 40 seconds. We are. Okay. One last check of the comments, which I'm assuming there's one now. I think it's going to be some drums. It is indeed. That might figure flying the flag. So let's find out who's going to get this miniature sale. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. I'm not even trying to look at it yet. There's so many seconds on that wheel. I'll be having an epileptic fit by the end of it. It's starting to slow down now. Get into the pointy end, if that's the right way of putting it. Rob Ty, Dogfather. Is it going to stay? It's staying. He's done it again. 2 weeks in the bounce. The Dogfather 343. I just showed a picture of him enjoying his Glenfiddich from last year. Part of me really likes that design, the emoji design with that. But the Mitchters is won by 343, the Dogfather. Well done, dude. And either side of that, you've got ticket 259, which is Rob Ty, and 131, which is Spouse Side Whiskey. So 343 is the Dogfather. You've got yourself the win. Rob Ty, you've got second, should we say? It's not really second. 259, ticket number 259, and 131, Spouse Side Whiskey. You've got £5 website credit too. Brilliant. So, congratulations, Dogfather, says Natman Fiegel. Those people who remember, especially when we go back a long time ago, back to COVID days, I always wanted someone to confirm to me that the message had got through loud and clear, because it was tricky sometimes. The internet would go down and whatever else. So yeah, I'm glad that that's been passed on. So which one do we say we're next? We're going to do the Mickle Tour next. Let's do that. Brilliant. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Seconds. Brilliant. So that's all good to go. Let me double check if there's any comments and we'll spin that wheel. Congratulations, Dogfather. Well done, says John Peebles. Andy May, who is the Dogfather, has put a little emoji and hearts. Will, draw it again. I didn't hear the result. Sorry, dude. I'm afraid the Dogfather got there. The drums are going. So let's find who's going to get the Mickle Tour, shall we? Can the Dogfather do another one? Who knows? Here we go. Good luck, everybody. We are off and running. Okay, starting to slow down now. There's double Dave Forrest there. I think it's going to skip past. Oh, there's another Dave Forrest coming behind though. Gary G, Dave F, Drama Tag. Is going to keep going, or is it going to stop there? It stopped. Ticket number 132, Drama Tag. You are the winner of the Mickle Tour Turbo. Congratulations, dude. Ticket number 132. You are the winner. Second place, Dave Forrest. There we are, ticket number 48. And in joint second place, if that's the right way, it's ticket number 33, Matt J. Prestwich. Again, it's like a joint second, isn't it? £5 website credit to both Matt J. Prestwich and to Dave Forrest. Ticket number 132, Drama Take. You have got yourself the Mickle Tour Turbo. Well done to you. Oh, I've just seen Amir's popped in. Good to see Amir. How you doing, dude? We've got 2 left to go. Congratulations from that Mad Eagle. There's my nod but it's done. So the next one is the one I really like. I keep looking at the auctions, hoping to get one of these for myself. If I'm completely honest, this is what I want to do. However, what are you going to do? I can't find them. The Wee Mongrel has been a really good set for Little Brown Dog. To be fair, it's been really well received for 4 batches. John Peoples there. For people who don't know, he's Dramatique. Yes, excellent. Thank you, says John Peoples. It's a good result for you, dude. Dave, ouch. Yeah, close, dude. Michael says great win. Simon, congrats. All good responses. So, next up, which one did we say was next up? The Little Brown Dog. Did I share that thing already? I'll do it again. Why not? Let's put that on the screen one more time. Wee Mongrel, Little Brown Dog, batch 4. Now, I spoke to Chris and Andrew quite regularly about bits and pieces. And they've said to me that this is the last of the Wee Mongrel. There isn't going to be another Wee Mongrel. So, who knows? Batch 4 might go down in history as the final one. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All mixed up. Still 40 seconds, so that's good to go. Andy May, well done. See, like winners congratulating winners. I like it. It's like a winners club going on in the comments. Nack's got his drums out. Well done, Andrew. Now, who's going to pick up the Wee Mongrel? Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Right, we're starting to slow. You see lots of dog emojis. So Dogfather's definitely in this one. Wants to pick up because he won the Little Brown Dog before. Karaoke. Damage limitation. He's getting close to it. S. McMorran followed by the Dogfather. Where's it going to start? It stopped on S. McMorran. Ticket number 72 is the winner of the Wee Mongrel by Little Brown Dog. Ticket number 72, S. McMorran. Well done, dude. Dogfather didn't quite make it to you. You're in joint second place. Ticket number 32, the Dogfather. You get £5 website credit. And ticket number 108, damage limitation. You get yourself £5 website credit too. Well done to you, dude. And to be fair, that covers, I mean, the Dogfather's doing well. He's got a £5 website credit and a bottle so far. John, evening, everyone. Good to see you, dude. Will, John, evening, mate. You won something earlier. Will, look at that. And then immediately follows up with, just kidding. Just kidding. Congrats, S. McMorran, says Nat McFeel. There's my confirmation. So we're good to go. We know that that's got through. Well done, S. McMorran. Amazing win. Says Michael, congratulations, S. McMorran from John Peebles. Dave says congratulations. So we're all good. I know that our message is received and understood. Now, the Blowfish. The only one I've ever seen. So if you get this, whoever wins this, well done. You have a bottle that everyone else is going to go, what is that? A little bit like the Autumn Blaze. There won't be that many of those around, will there? So yeah, well done to you. This was a sellout, as is usually the case with these 1 week draws, where I tried to find some cool and different things. Well, like the Lagavulin, I like to find stuff that's just you don't see very often. You know, there's a lot of websites that do these sorts of things, and they'll have a Macallan 18, Sherry Oak, and all that sort of stuff, and I do them, but it's nice to find something a bit different, a little bit quirky, and a bit away from the beaten track, you know. So that's quite cool. A bit like the free one that's on the website at the moment, the Japanese one. I like doing stuff a little bit different. Right, let's get this rigged up, shall we? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I think the other thing that's quite strange with this is I can't remember many Dalmores that you get, one by independent bottles, but also, you know, it's just, you see Dalmore and you see that bottle, don't you, with the stag's head on it and stuff like that. And it's very rare to see an IB. And I love the fact that rather than be drawn into that world of the stag and stuff like that, they've gone completely the other way and they've made it Technicolor Blowfish, which is quite cool. Let me just double check on 40 seconds. We are, so we're all good to go on there. Let's click the chat and see where we're going on there. Andy, oh, so close. You were close, dude. You were close, but that's why you get the £5 website credit. It's a bit of a sorry for being so close kind of thing. Of all the draws tonight, this is the one I'd like, says Dave. It is cool. It's very cool. Well done, guys. Great win, that, says Will. Indeed, it is. Well done to S. McMorrin, though, says Andy. Will's starting again because I've just got a high through from Will. So I'm not sure why that's gone through that way. Maybe it's just the software's changed the order a little bit. And Nat McField's got the drums going. So, shall we find out who's going to get this Dalmore, shall we? Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Tell you the other thing whilst I'm spinning away that we've done differently here. So this streams to Facebook and to YouTube, but it also records locally, so that if we ever do get cut off, the show can continue and then it will upload as the full thing. So we can't. That saved a problem from before. If you ever worry about what happens if the power goes out or something like that, it'll all keep going through. Right, it's starting to slow down now. There's a couple of JB45s. I think it's going to go past them. Proton, MJ Kenny, Cam Cross. We're into GP keys. Are going to keep going to Vic Rahi or not? It's ticked into Vic, but is that its last call? It is. Ticket number 33, Vic Rahi. You've won what we can only call the Dalmore Blowfish. That's what I'm going to call it from now on anyway. Ticket number 33, Vic Rahi, the Dalmore Blowfish. Second place, joint second place. Ticket number 17, GP Key 64. And ticket number 7, Proton. But you've won the Dalmore Blowfish. I said the Dalmore Blowfish. Dalmore Connoisseurs, Taiwan release, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to call it a Blowfish. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. John Peoples on the Rasse class tonight. It's a nice week. Do you know, I've got some Rasse around, which I have yet to have time to really try in any depth. Now it's interesting, Vic. You've done well for yourself there, because if I remember rightly, Vic won the What's in the Box one that came up recently, or most recently. So yeah, so they've gone and picked himself up that one as well. The Blowfish, Dalmore Blowfish. Congrats, Vic Rahi, says Knack. Michael, congratulations, mate. John Peebles, well done, Vic. Nice win. I don't know if Vic was here. Now it's interesting, isn't it? I as you know, we used to do a little incentive. We used to do a draw for people who commented on the stuff, and I changed it to put it as for second and third place. But we don't always get the same amount of people coming to watch the show. So maybe it's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But well done, Vic. You've got yourself that. So what else we got next week? Oh, there's loads of stuff there. I've got another What's in the Box, Rob, coming out. So that's coming out soon. There's also the Lager next week. If you guys haven't seen on the website, you probably all have. I'm sure you're all aware of what's there. But this week, we got there are 2 bottles of the Thompson Mystery Malt Series 5. They finish on Saturday. And for those, there's only 19 tickets are sold so far. But you can get in there a Cliniche 27, Albelmenek 26, a Glengarrick 27, 20-year-old Highland Park, Glen Grant 18. There's a whole big mix, and you don't know what you got until you open it. Basically, you open it, and underneath the thing, it will tell you in the stopper what you've got inside it. There's even the Dornoch 5. So people who don't know, Dornoch Castle is where Thompson Brothers is based. They have their own distillery, and the Dornoch 5 is like a bit of a unicorn, very hard to get a hold of, very small releases, very well liked. So yeah, there's only 100 tickets of those to start with. 19 have gone. There's still 80 ones to go. In addition to that one, do you know, I'm tempted to get one of those. got a little bit crazy. Haven't done one for a while, so we've done a Dalwhinnie Distillers Edition. The reason I did that one is, one, because it's a cool looking bottle, and two, because I felt bad because I checked, and the last Dalwhinnie we did was a 30-year-old Dalwhinnie, and it was 4 years ago. And I thought, you know what? It's a long time to leave a distillery out in the cold. The interesting thing I always find about Dalwhinnie is the fact that they have their standard release. There's only two, really, isn't there? There's the freezer one, for a better word, and the 15. And I love the fact that they've just chosen an age and said, that's it. That's what we're doing. That's what we're good at. So yeah, those are all finishing this Saturday. So that the Lagavulin will be on there, and obviously new ones will be going on as well. So plenty to get on with. But for tonight, that's it. I hope you have a lovely week, guys. I hope it doesn't get too cold or too wet. And I'll see you next Sunday. Thanks very much, guys. Cheers.